Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Crochet Chat. This is a really exciting one for me because I'm at my nan's house, and at my nan's house I have what I call my craft corner, which has various crafting supplies but a lot of yarn. So today I'm going to be showing you guys the yarn that I keep at my nan's house. And I'm also going to show you this real quick because I finished this last night. So it's a little lap blanket that I made for my nan. I made it with the yarn that some of the yarn that she has given me, just as a little thank you for A, letting me keep my stuff here, and B, letting me share her yarn. So I'll bring it a little closer so you can see it. So my nan's absolute favourite colour is sort of like greeny blue, and so what I've got running throughout the whole thing is one strand of green yarn, and then the other strand is of a rainbow coloured yarn. So the one I started with was quite a pastel effect rainbow yarn, but then that one ran out, so I went to one that's slightly more vibrant rainbow yarn. But I think the overall effect is really pretty, and the most important thing is my nan absolutely loves it. I finished it last night, so I haven't got around to sewing in the ends yet, but I'll get around to that at some point. But yeah, it's just a really nice size to just sit on her lap while she does her crosswords at night, and she was really grateful for it, and it made me really happy to be able to give her something just as a thank you for letting me keep some stuff here. So in this basket here, which is, as you can see, is quite full, is all yarn that my nan has given me that I keep here, because my nan has collected yarn over the years, and her house, like when I started crochet in May and I came, it was like going into the best hobby shop because everything was free. So my nan basically let me choose a bunch of different colours that I keep here for if I want to use them, and I wanted to show you guys. Most of this yarn is sort of quite cheap yarn, or like not branded yarn, because my nan loves a good bargain. So it's not as soft as most of the yarn I use, but the colours are really fun, and I wanted to show you. And a lot of it as well is vintage yarn because she's been collecting for decades. So yeah, I expect some of it's like 20-30 years old. So this is a king coal yarn, big value double knit in a nice orange colour, and this is all acrylic in this basket. This one is Stylecraft Astrakhan Super Chunky. Now this one looks really cool because it's got that bobbly effect, and this one is in a grey colour. Now I had one like this in a green colour that was almost impossible to work with because you could not see your stitches, so I'm not sure if I'll ever get around to using this simply because it is so hard to work with, but it does look really nice and it does feel really nice, so hopefully I'll figure out a way to use this without getting completely lost in my stitches. Then I've got a non-branded one, I haven't got the label for it still, this is just a nice pinky colour. And I've got this one, which is also pink, and this is cotton style, Chevy cotton style, 95% acrylic, 5% polyamide, and this is like a pale pink, and it's got like a sort of sparkly line running through it. I'm not sure it's showing up too well. Hang on. Can you guys see the sparkles in it? No, the sparkles aren't showing up on the camera, but it's kind of got like a sort of bubbly, sparkly effect wrapped around it, so that would be really nice to use at some point. Then I got this yellow one here, which is just a pale yellow. This is the remnants of the rainbow yarn from the blanket I made last night, so there wasn't quite enough for another row. But I'll use this for some kind of scrap project at some point. Then I've got two of these white ones. So these are Yarn Fair Tootsie Baby Double Knitting Machine Washable. So this is just plain white, and it's surprisingly soft for quite a cheap acrylic yarn, and yeah, I'll make something nice with it at some point probably. I've got another pale pink one, this is again the Yarn Fair Tootsie. I've got this one here, which is the same brand as what I used for the lap blanket for my nan, but it's a slightly different shade of green. So this is Stylecraft Special Double Knit, and as you can see, it's the old Stylecraft logo. So Stylecraft is quite popular these days, just because it's a nice, cheap, easy acrylic yarn to get your hands on, and they come in loads of different colours. But this is Stylecraft from quite a few years ago, don't know exactly when, but it feels old. So this is a nice greeny colour. Then this is the green colour I used for the blanket, so this was the remnants of that one. And then the final one I've got from the yarn my nan's given me is this nice red colour, which I think of as like a watermelon red. Like, I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I really want to do something watermelon-y, to perhaps pair it with the green and then put like black speckles running through it, because I think it's a really good colour for watermelon. I just want to bite into it. And then this basket is really useful as like a yarn bowl, so when I'm crocheting I just put the yarn in there, and then I can just pull and it can jump around without going anywhere. And this is a basket that my friend gave me because she just had it at her house and no one was using it, so she very kindly let me have it. And it's just a nice little wicker basket. It's pretty and it's very, very convenient, so I keep my yarn in that when I'm here. And now I'm going to get on to the second lot of yarn. So this is some yarn that I bought in a bundle on eBay. It was at a really good price for everything I was getting, and some of it is really, really high quality yarn, so I can't wait to show you guys this. So I'm going to start with the ones that are nearest to me, and this is the Katia Air Luxe. So I'll show you that. It's a gorgeous metallic purple colour. So this one is Katia Air Luxe Merino Extra Fine, and it's made with 70% viscose, which I believe is like bamboo yarn, and then 30% virgin wool. It's a 50-gram ball, but it's so incredibly soft and light and delicate. Like, oh, it's so wonderful. And it's absolutely beautiful in colour as well. Like, I really want to find a project that will do this justice. I'm not entirely sure what to use it for. And I've also got one in the same brand in this metallic red colour. So they go really nicely together in my opinion. So I really want to find something that will show off the gorgeousness of this yarn. So if you have any ideas for what I can do with these Katia Air Luxe ones, please do drop them in the comments. I'm looking for ideas for these. Then this next yarn I've got is Louisa Harding Amatola. So this is colour 118. I don't know why they never put colour names on these anymore, but this is 80% wool and 20% silk, and it's got gorgeous shades of blue and purple in this. So yeah, this is a really, really nice and exciting one. Again, this is quite a small ball. I think it's 50 grams. Yeah, this is a 50-gram ball. See, I don't know what to do with this, because the problem is they're so beautiful and wonderful, but I haven't got too many of the same colour, and I want to find like a small project that will do them justice. So yeah, please do drop your ideas in the comments for what to do with like odd balls of really nice yarn, because that's what I've got. So that's this one. Then what I've got two balls of this one. So this is the Rooster Al Merino Aran, and it's made with 50% baby alpaca and 50% merino wool. So I'm sure you can imagine how soft this is, given that merino wool is already amazingly soft, and then you add alpaca into the mix, and that is just absolutely stunning. It's a really nice red colour as well. It's kind of like pretty and vibrant but subtle at the same time, so it's not too in your face, but it's a nice strong red. So this is a really nice one to use, and I'm thinking what I might do, because I've got quite a few that are made with merino wool and are like a good sort of Aran size, so I'm thinking I might consider making like a baby blanket with these maybe. But yeah, that's these ones. Then I've also got another Louisa Harding yarn. So this is called Grace Silken Wool, and this is kind of like a cherry pinky reddy colour. And this one, let's see what it's made with. I'm trying to find the yarn specifications on 50% merino wool and 50% silk, and again it's a 50-gram ball, and it has 110 yards, which equates to 100 meters. So this is a nice soft ball of red yarn, and is it Aran weight? It feels like it might be Aran weight. Don't think it's actually saying, but it does feel like an Aran weight, like it's not super thick, but it's thicker than like a DK yarn. So yeah, this is a really nice one. I've also got this one, which is a merino soft one in the colour blue, and I think it's made in Italy because it's got the Italian flag colours there. And this one is made with 100% Pura Lana Merinos, which I'm assuming is 100% merino, and it's 50 grams, which is 125 meters. So yeah, a really nice one, this one. And then I've got a couple from Juniper Moon Farm, Findlay DK. So I've got this one in brown. It seems to be showing up kind of grey on the camera, but it's kind of like a browny grey. And then this one is a blue that's quite close to purple, but is, yeah, I'll say it's blue. And so this is in the colour 10 Purple Petunia. Oh, purple it is, I guess. And this one is the colour 12 Cocoa. And these ones are extra fine merino wool and mulberry silk blend, so it's 50% wool and 50% silk. And they come in 50-gram balls, and it's 131 yards, which is 119 meters. So as you can see, these are very nice. Yeah, I got this bundle had so much in it, and it was so decent for what it, like the yarn I've got here. I've already used it came in 3 bags, the bundle, and I've already used one of the bags. So this here is only 2 of the bags that I got, and I think it was like £20 or something for everything. So such a saving, it was insane. So this is Jenny Watson Pure Merino Double Knitting. So this is a really nice palish grey colour, which I think grey is such a nice colour to work with because it goes with so many different things, and I think it's actually really pretty. I know some people might disagree with me, but I do love colours, but I think grey is really elegant looking. And this is 100% pure merino wool. Can I see the length? Can't see the length because it's like buried deep in the yarn and I don't want to have to take the label off. But yeah, that's this one, very nice. Then I've got another Juniper Moon Findley DK one. So this is again the 50% wool and 50% silk. And this is in a nice sort of pinky purple colour. It's a nice berry colour and the colour is called Hyacinth. So yeah, I've got a few of these ones, so I might be able to put them together for a blanket. Let me see if I've got the colours. I'm not sure ththese colours would go together in a blanket is the only thing, but I do like them. Oh, this isn't the right colour. What am I doing? This one. So yeah, but again, I'm just... Actually, I think those two look quite nice together. Like, well, let me know in the comments if you think that these colours would go well together. So we've got the blue, the purpley pink, and the brown. I'm saying blue. It says it's purple, but it looks blue to me. And then I've got a few of these ones, which are Baby Rooster. So this is Baby Rooster, 100% superwash merino wool, 125 meters, which is 137 yards, and these are coming 50-gram balls. So I've got this in a cream colour. Yeah, it just says colour numbers, not names. I've got this in a creamy colour. I've got this in a yellowy greeny colour. I've got this in a gorgeous pale blue colour. And then I've got this nice pinky purple colour. And I think these ones definitely look nice together. And I think I'll probably make a baby blanket with these at some point, because I think they just look lovely and really sweet together. Then, coming to the end, I've got Debbie Bliss Baby Cash Merino. So this is 55% wool, 33% acrylic, and 12% cashmere. And this, again, is in a nice cream colour. And I've worked with Debbie Bliss yarns before as well, and I find them really soft and really nice to work with, because when they're going through your fingers, they don't catch or anything. They're really smooth and really good quality yarns. This one doesn't have a label, but I'm seeing if it looks familiar to any of the others. I'm not sure which brand this one is, but it's like a sort of greyish browny colour. It does feel soft, and I would imagine, based on the way it feels, that it's probably a wool blend, probably merino wool, but I'm not certain, so I'll see if I can figure out exactly what this is. But that's this one. And then the final one is this one, and it's called Debbie Bliss Angel, and it is just these super thin strands of yarn that are like really hairy and furry, and I wouldn't have a clue how to work with them. So this is 76% super kid mohair and 24% silk. So I think you can get an idea of just how delicate and soft this one is. And again, it's in a sort of creamy white colour, but I just would not have a clue where to begin or how to like work with this. So hang on, I'll show you guys the strands of yarn for this one. So they look quite thick because they've got the hair coming off of it, but they are so thin and so strandy that I just wouldn't have a clue how to work with this. So I'll probably end up doing with this one is selling it purely because I'm not sure how to work with it. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I've loved showing you guys my yarns. I love talking about yarn. I love showing off yarns. But yeah, let me know in the comments any project ideas you have for my 50-gram balls, because I don't have a clue what to do with them. And yeah, please do like the video, drop a comment and subscribe to the channel for more crochet videos in the future. Bye bye.